single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2018 68 plate Ford Ranger 3.2 TDCi 200 Wildtrak Auto. It's done just 28,000 miles and it's got full service history with 2 service stamps in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I walk around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look at all the panels, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. When we've done that, we'll have a look in the back. Then we'll look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine bay. And finally, we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we'll go through an application with you. We will be asking you for a deposit to cover the VAT because it is a VAT applicable vehicle. An application takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get a decision within an hour or two. It's worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. There's nothing to hide. I'd rather show you absolutely everything while you're sat at home and comfortable so that you know that when you get here it's exactly what it is you're looking for. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. I will say to you, it's done very low miles, but it's been 28,000 miles on a UK road, so you know there are going to be stone chips. It's part and parcel of what they are. I can't show you absolutely everything, it's impossible, but you know, I'll do my absolute best to show you what I can and what's obvious. What I will say, it's in great condition, and that becomes very apparent very quickly. You can see from the bonnet it's in lovely condition, there's no nasty marks or dents, everything looks really very nice and clean. The colour just pops as well. So there are a couple of very small stone chips. Where are they? There. There's a couple right together just there. And there's also a very light mark just there as well. It's like a stone just bounced up and hit it. It's not bad, but it is there. Driver's side headlight is nice and clear, there's no damage on there at all. Front bumper is in nice clean condition. Again, you know, there's going to be tiny stone chips. There's nothing really that's obvious. I mean, things like that, it's tiny, but it is there. You have got parking sensors on the front as well. You've also got the bull bar, and you've also got the American style FORD grille, which really does look the part. Passenger side headlight, again, nice and clean, no damage. A couple of very small stone chips on the plastics, but nothing serious, and it does look, as you'll probably hopefully and appreciate, it looks fantastic. It really does look nice and clean. Passenger side front wing's in nice clean condition. No obvious damage on it at all, no nasty marks, anything like that. Really very nice and clean. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, there's no damage. Continental tyre, I'd guess there's about 6mm of tread, and everything looks nice and clean under the arch as well. Now, before I go down the passenger side, I always like to have a quick look at this view, simply for the fact that you can see from this there's no mismatch of paint, no misalignment of gaps. There's obviously not had any damage or anything like that. Passenger mirror backs nice and clean, there's no damage, the mirror's intact. Windscreen is heated, you can see that straight away if you can see it from there, but there are an element inside it. No stone chips or cracks. Over the pillars, not sure why, but they all seem to be quite susceptible to little stone chips, but there isn't any on this one. It is in very clean condition. Passenger side of the roof, and again it's in lovely condition. It has got the Hecky style wind deflectors, nice option. Does look good. Right, so down the panels on the passenger side. Side steps in nice clean condition, and hopefully, as you can see from that, the panels are in fantastic condition as well. Whoever's had this has obviously looked after it. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Very nice and clean. Obviously it's got a canopy, great colour match, always nice place to look is there. You can see then there's no hiding, it's a good colour match all round. Rear quarter is in nice clean condition. No nasty marks or dents, everything's nice and clean. Tiny little stone chip on there, but that's it. Can't see anything else at all. There's a very fine little scratch just there, and it won't show up. Oh, it will show up just there. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, it's a matching tyre. I'd say it's probably about the same tread, 5-6mm maybe. Under the arch is nice and clean. So it's an aero class canopy. It's got the pop-in rear quarters, opening rear door, and again pop-in rear quarter. And it's in great condition. It's an aero class, not cheap new, good quality as well. We'll have a look in there in a second. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no damage, no cracks, no missing. It's all nice and clean. Rear bumper, very nice and clean. A couple of tiny little marks, but nothing serious, as you can see. There is parking sensors. There is a reversing camera as well, which I will show you working when we get in there. It's got the latest style electrics. Tow bar's been used, but very lightly by the look of it. So, tailgate is in nice clean condition. Nothing obvious, I can't see anything. There's a couple of little just marks just there, but nothing bad. I'd say that the canopy's probably been on from brand new. You can tell there's a couple of telltale marks that suggest that that's the case. Wouldn't be surprising. There's just a very fine little mark there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Try to adjust the focus, but no, it's like a rub mark, anything else. But yeah, tailgate's in nice clean condition. Oh, always nice to see. It's got the soft opening kit. Someone's taken the time to put that on there. So it's got the dampers and the cords holding it in. Yeah, very nice. So in the back, it's very clean. It smells fresh as well. And as you can see from the floor, it still looks like brand new in there. Nice. Pneumatics are working well. Yeah, there's a load of life in them. Nice to see. Driver side. Tail lights in nice clean condition. I've just noticed there's a little mark there. Don't know how that's happened, but there is one there. Is there one on that side? No. What that is. Yeah, there's a mark there. Driver side rear quarter is in nice clean condition. No nasty marks or dents, everything's nice and clean. Obviously the tail lights again, nice and clean. Driver side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, there's no damage. It's matching Continental tyre, matching tread depth. Very clean under the arches as well. Right, driver side. Again, paint's perfect, there's no mismatch. Alignments are all correct, looks good. Down the panels, side steps are in clean condition, there's no damage. Everything looks spot on, I can't see any marks on it at all. It's very, very clean, this truck is. Very, very clean. Whoever's had this has obviously loved it and taken care of it. It's always nice to see, always easy to spot ones that have been looked after. Pillars. And again, fantastic condition, no damage. Again, got the heckeys on the side, no damage. Driver's side mirror back's nice and clean, no damage. And the mirror's intact. Driver's side front wing. Again, it's in great condition. Very, very fine mark there. Can't see anything else. Everything else is nice and clean. Driver's side front wheel and tyre. Was in good condition. It's a matching tyre. Matching tread depth. So it's got a full set of Continentals all round. And I think you'd agree it's in fantastic conditions. It really is. So, you know, there's a couple of very, very small marks, but I'd be more surprised not to see any, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's one of them. Whoever's had this has obviously used it and cherished it and loved it. And that's very easy to see. Right, so we'll look inside. So, Driver side door card is nice and clean, it's free from any damage, everything looks spot on. On the armrest you've got your electric windows ×4, and then you also see your window lock. Up above you've got your central locking. Driver seat, bolsters nice and firm. As you can see, the material's nice and clean, free from any damage, spot on. Unfortunately, when someone's got in, they've jumped in a little bit too hard, it's cracked it on the seat, and unfortunately it's made a little mark on the seat as well. It doesn't really matter. You can obviously replace them if you're really bothered about it, and they're easy to get hold of. Electric seat works perfectly, just checking all the functions. Yeah, it works, so it's spot on. It's got the Wildtrak mats, carpets are all nice and clean. Jump in. Again, just to confirm, whoever's had this has loved it, and they've obviously taken care of it. They've added extras, they've added the carbon inserts, and they look good. They do look smart, I must admit. On the gear stick as well. Dashboard is, again, really very nice and clean. There's no nasty marks, everything's very, very clean. Steering wheel's in nice clean condition, being really properly critical. It's caught the sun and blistered a little tiny bit on the top of it. It's a nothing, but it is there. All the stitchings are in place, it's all very nice and clean. 2 proper keys. Starts without issue, fires into action straight away, no problems at all. There's no warning lights on the dashboard, other than obviously you can see that the fuel's low and the handbrake's on, nothing else at all. Steering wheel controls, quite easy to use. Basically this one here controls this screen here, and then the bottom part is your cruise control, and then the left hand side is again that screen, and the bottom part is your media centre. Yeah, so you can hear the speakers work perfectly. Being really critical, this does sit slightly prouder than the normal one, and those buttons are just sat inside. Won't bother me, but it is there, it's what it is, I suppose. Media centre, arguably the best media centre in a pickup truck as I know it, to be honest with you. Dead easy to use. The home screen, as you can see it there, you've got your nav to the left. Click on your nav, it works as it does on your phone. It's very slick and very quick, works perfectly. Radio, you've got sources on top left hand corner, as you can see. Bluetooth audio, CD, DAB, FM, AM. DAB is a pre-populated list for wherever you are, and it works perfectly. Climate control is on. It's quite warm today, so I've got it on and it's running. It is cold, it works perfectly, so it's nice. We'll leave that on. Telephone, obviously you can pay your phone from there. Your navigation, we've looked at that. Click on settings, you can see you've got all your normal stuff, but you've also got ambient lighting, Wi-Fi, and also Apple Play and Android Play as well. Reversing camera, as you can see, decent size screen, works perfectly. And because you've got reversing and front sensors, you've also got your picture of your truck and a fan at the front and a fan at the bottom. Passenger seat, bolsters feel like brand new, material's really nice and clean, no issues at all. Roof line is nice and clean, there's no damage, and it smells nice inside too. Doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked in. It doesn't smell of anything at all, it's just neutral. Wildtrak mats all round. Yeah, nice kit. Switchable 4-wheel drive down below, stability control, hill descent, and then also your parking sensors. You can switch them off if they're annoying you there as well. But yeah, nice. Armrest, nice and clean, no damage. In there you'll notice there's a black vent, like today. You can switch that over like that, and then you can have your air conditioning pulled into there, so you can use it like, not a fridge, but you know, similar. Right, switch that off. I know I'm flicking through this quite quickly, but you know, the rest of the stuff inside, just the normal stuff that you, just what it is, you know, the functionality as it is, it just normally works great. Like I said, you know, if you do want to see something a bit more detailed, let me know. I can do it for you, no problem. Passenger door card, again, nice and clean, no damage. Seats in the rear are very clean, free from any damage. They do pull up, and then you've got your cubby holes underneath. Seats pull forward at the back, and then your toolkit and your roll is there. All those are intact as well. armrest, cup holders, overmats, carpets, all clean as you'd expect. Passenger side front door card. I've just noticed there's a tiny little mark that I hadn't seen before. Can't feel it on my finger, which usually indicates you could probably polish it out. Passenger door card's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. As you can see, it kind of looks like the seat's not been used, to be honest with you. It's very clean. How did I miss that? There's a tiny little mark there as well, but some must have just been on it. Sorry about that, but there is more there. Passenger rear door card, again it's nice and clean, there's no damage. Everything's nice and clean. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet. Do like these bonnets, one lift. It's got the dual pneumatics and it just lifts it up perfectly. So turbo unit is there, there's no oily residue around it. Header tank's clean, everything looks spot on, fluids are clean as well to the correct levels. No signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine bay. Genuine Ford Motor Company battery. We don't clean under these here, and the evidence is obviously there if you want to look for it, but that's as it came. Underneath, no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis is in really very nice clean condition, as is the exhaust. And the rear diff's nice and dry. There's no signs of any leakage or oily residue. And the spare looks to be brand new, and I think it's an alloy. So that's good. Bonus. Right, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Probably a little bit more. So I appreciate you sticking with me, so thanks for that. It's also worth mentioning, have a quick look on our Facebook page, because you will find more pictures of this vehicle that you won't find anywhere else. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. Really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.